So, top of the morning, people. The circus continues. I just made a video 2 days ago, right? Telling you guys boxing is so boring. I'm not motivated by boxing, right? I mentioned to you guys before, these circus fights, all the money grab fights, and I'm not going to knock anybody for making their money because that's what it is. It's a business. We don't have to like the fights, but the fighters are going to go make their money. The problem with most of you guys is that you run your mouths a lot. You always want to tell somebody who's great, who's not, who has a better career, who is this, who is that. And none of you motherfuckers, all of you are hypocrites. Every one of you are hypocrites. Because not one of you motherfuckers out there, if you had the courage to get in the ring and fight, not one of you motherfuckers would turn out a $300 million fight, a $100 million fight. Shit, you wouldn't even turn out $1 million fucking fight. Even if you went there and took a Malik Scott dive, it don't make a difference. Why? It's all about money. Yeah, y'all always want to bring up fighters of old, which is why when I showed you the video of Sugar Ray Robinson saying, I never enjoyed fighting. It's for me, it's always a business. Oh, that hurt y'all. It hurt y'all, didn't it? Why? Because who did y'all bring up Ray Robinson's name for? To match him against Floyd Mayweather. And like Anthony Joshua said, I bet y'all couldn't name fucking 5 fighters off the top of y'all head without Googling that shit that Ray Robinson defeated. And it's not to slight Ray Robinson, it's the fact that people try to build you up to be something that you're not. Or they try to make you larger than life. That's what people do to sell tickets, to sell a story. So way past your prime, when you're no longer boxing, you're dead and gone, we can still make money off of this person by selling their stories. Whether it's in a book, whether it's in the form of a movie, it's an autobiography, whatever it may be, this is what happens. So let's look at this, man. You guys want to talk about legacy. Man, let me explain something to y'all. You know, you can talk about fighters back in the day, and you talk about how great they were. Let's look at fighters who, back in the day, right? You know there's fighters from back in the day who had no Olympic record, boxing record? Huh? You know that there's people that went straight to the pros? Huh? Had a few amateur fights, had no amateur fights because there was no such thing as Olympic boxing. So you understand when you compare people's careers, there's certain advantages that people had that others didn't have. Do you know that most of these fighters that fought, they fought because they didn't have an education and they needed quick money? It's like, hey, man, and let me explain something to you about America, bro. The racial tension, okay, was there. So bad. Oh, yeah. These black fighters that was mistreated, they couldn't wait to get in there and take it out on these racist motherfucking fighters, right? And then just the sport in general, for fighters who may not have been racist or whatever the hell, whatever. But bottom line, there was a lot of elements that you guys don't look at. People coming from poor families don't have shit. Didn't finish school, didn't do anything. Okay, academically, so now they do what they know how to do, and that's fight. So when Ray Robinson tells you, you stupid fucking idiot sitting there talking about what, yeah, Ray Robinson, he definitely loves boxing. You don't have that kind of career and don't love the sport. You know, he embodies what boxing is. Yeah, just for him to tell you that I never enjoyed boxing. It was just business for me. So you're not telling ARIES shit. You're telling Ray Robinson, hey, Ray, you're a liar. You loved boxing. You're just saying that for some reason. That's what you're doing. You're not telling me anything. You guys hear about Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. And that's all of a sudden, oh, shit, yo, blah, blah, blah. Everybody has a comment. But you want to know what I find funny? You motherfuckers are expressing nothing but concern for Mike Tyson. That's what you're expressing, concern for Mike Tyson. And you want to know what I find like really hypocritical about this shit too, which is typical because this is what you guys are. It's funny how it's Floyd's fault. Oh man, Floyd broke. Oh man, Floyd really need money, man. Oh, Floyd. Okay, so why is Mike Tyson doing it? Because he's filthy rich and got way more money than Floyd. Somehow he don't need the money. He just want to fight. Well, you guys are weird as fuck, man. Circus fucking fights. I can give a shit about this fight. I told you guys already. This is exactly what it's come down to, because you guys, like a bunch of fucking circus seals, sit up there as soon as you hear about a fight. But then you start finding, let's find somebody to attack in the situation. People talk about, no, it was supposed to be Roy. What happened? When was it ever supposed to be Roy? And the funny thing about it is, to this very day, you have not heard Floyd Mayweather sit in front of a camera and say shit about a Roy Jones fight. All you saw him do was sit there and watch Roy get knocked the fuck out, and Roy got in his fucking feelings and start talking shit. Nah, Roy, go and get mad at the motherfuckers that knocked you out. You see, I watched Roy Jones walk, and his knees are fucked up. I can see it. His knees are gone. I'm always ready. I'm always wide open. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, when Ike Bucci, fought, I was like, why don't Roy fight him? And you know why I said that? Because Roy Jones sat there and talked about how you always a fighter, it never leaves. You always looking for a fight, blah, blah, blah. But what did he talk about right after that? Fighting Floyd Mayweather. And then it says, you think he can beat me? Okay, wait. You so arrogant, you want to control the motherfucking thoughts? Man, you really want to be Ali so bad, don't you? Remember Ali said, if a man dream he beat me, he better wake up and apologize. So you so arrogant, you want to control some. Of course Floyd, he knows he can beat you. Of course he knows he can beat you. Yeah. And the thing is, Floyd still never said a word. So when he says, if he think he can beat me, like, you the only one talking, Roy. Yo, I mean, you finally got the gold medal that you pretty much didn't get when you should have got it. So maybe now you got something more to talk about other than, instead of Floyd. Because that's every time I turn around, man, it's the same shit going on in boxing. I step away from this shit. I'm doing other things. I'm sitting there, I got my downtime, I chill, I throw some YouTube on or something, and here go Roy still talking about Floyd. You know what I find weird? Because the last interview I seen with him, with Andre Ward, and he goes, I'm not going to fight Floyd. Floyd, you know what I'm saying? What's bigger than Floyd? Well, why the fuck did you say it? You're the one that was so-called issuing the challenge. Nah, you wanted that lottery fight. Before that, you was talking about fighting Jake Paul. I want to test his cheek. You can't test shit. Test them old raggedy ass knees. And you got all these idiots want to come in the comment section like, you motherfuckers, well, scientifically, the brain doesn't develop fully. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Nobody give a fuck about all the dumb shit you talking about. Once again, you sound stupid with your own argument. Because when you make excuses and say shit like, well, the truth is, Canelo was only 23 years old when he fought Floyd. Yeah, right, but Floyd was 36. Y'all never called him old, right? How old, once again, was Floyd when he fought Canelo Hernandez? He was 21. Canelo was 32. You see the difference? Because Floyd was 2 years younger than fucking Canelo. So when you talk about brain development and all this dumb shit you talking about, what the fuck does any of that shit have to do with anything? So now when it comes to fights, oh, well, we have to look at the human anatomy, and then we got, shut your bitch ass up. You motherfuckers are fucking weird. Oh, Oscar De La Hoya, right, he was old at 34, but Floyd wasn't old at 36 like he was when he spanked Canelo's ass, right? No, it's always you motherfuckers with the excuses. See, you still don't understand shit. Y'all walk around with Floyd's dick in your mouth, with Roy's dick in your mouth, with Canelo's dick in your mouth. This is what y'all, with Crawford's dick in your mouth, this is what y'all do. So y'all don't understand when somebody's defending the truth and the logic. Y'all don't understand that because you're a bunch of liars. You're a bunch of biased, ignorant motherfuckers who think you're smart. Here we go with another circus fight. And after fucking Floyd beats Mike Tyson's ass, oh man, but Floyd he's younger, he's 11 years younger. Yeah, so fucking what? You don't think that Tyson knows that? You think somehow you know everything, but Tyson's always a baby. He's always the victim. No fucking body ever treats Mike Tyson like a grown-ass man. He accepted the fight. You know what he said? He said this is a fight he never thought would happen. Why the fuck would you? You're a heavyweight. Right? But he says this fight is going to be detrimental to Floyd. Okay, cool. You talk all that shit. You said all that shit about Jake Paul. You said that shit about Roy, and you and Roy went there and did some WWE shit. And basically, this is what you see. You know what, man? The funny thing about this is really, to me, is when you are full of hatred but have so much to say, all you do is expose how ignorant people in this country is, man. whether you from this motherfucker or whether you from somewhere else. When you get on this fucking internet, it shows how ignorant you motherfuckers are, man. Somehow you guys are. The concern is for Mike is because y'all know Floyd gonna tear his ass up, and then y'all will be more embarrassed than Mike, because all y'all care about is to be able to brag off another man, because y'all got his nuts all on y'all fucking tongue. This dude wants this fight, right? And I'm talking about Mike Tyson. He said, I can't believe he wants to do this, right? Right, Mike was the same dude that was calling Floyd crazy for fighting Logan Paul. This guy's crazy as a death wish, man. Okay, right. So if you feel that he's tainting the sport, if you feel that he's tainting his legacy, why would you fight him? Why wouldn't you say, nah, I'm good, I don't need this money? Nah, you know why? Because just like Floyd and anybody else, y'all want y'all money. It's funny how all these fighters fight for legacy, right? But they do what Floyd do, but make a whole lot less money doing it. But somehow when Floyd does it, Floyd is this and Floyd is that. I don't care how you feel about Floyd. My whole thing is, if you're going to speak, make sense. That's part of the problem with boxing. That's part of the problem with the world. Everybody that want to open their mouth and speak, the people that have the least to say are always the ones talking. Just running your fucking mouths, showing favoritism. Really simple, y'all. If something is garbage to you, if something is a person has an agenda, why would you participate? It's like when people would say, I don't want none of that dirty money. Yeah, you know what they're saying? I don't like how you got that money. I don't like where that money came from. So you know what they do? They turn it down. Bottom line, this circus continues. As I said, boxing is not motivating me to watch it, and neither is this fucking fight. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.